Winter blankets. Yellowstone. Deep snow, freezing temperatures, and prolonged silence mean that every footprint in the snow could signal the beginning of a hunt. Across this frozen land, predators never stop moving. The brutal cold does not slow them down, but forces them to become more patient and precise. In Yellowstone, winter is not only a test of the weather, but also a fierce struggle for survival, where every opportunity to find food can determine life or death. Welcome to the terrifying hunts of Yellowstone's frozen predators. Snow leopard versus ibex. Snow leopards and ibex are both adapted to high rocky mountain slopes, but one is a predator, while the other must constantly find ways to survive. The attack can cause both animals to lose their balance and slide down the mountainside. The ibex does not completely surrender because of its sturdy body and hooves that provide an extremely strong grip on steep cliffs. It quickly escapes from the predator's claws. An adult ibex can weigh more than a snow leopard, so the hunt always carries considerable danger for this big cat. Once the ibex is fully alert, a fall in the wrong direction or a well-placed strike from its horns could injure the snow leopard and prevent it from hunting for a long time. Grizzly bear versus wolves. Grizzly bears are not predators that depend entirely on killing their own prey. Their large size allows them to steal carcasses from wolves' cougars and many smaller carnivores. They are taught that follow the wolf pack, and the wolves will lead you to food. It can quickly deal with a few wolves, but reinforcements are coming. Perhaps it will return another time. Fox versus lemming. When prey is hidden deep beneath the snow, vision becomes almost useless. The fox must rely on its highly sensitive ears to detect the faint sounds made by lemmings moving below. It repeatedly tilts its head to determine the exact direction of the sound. Some studies suggest that red foxes may also use the Earth's magnetic field to align their jumps when hunting rodents beneath the snow. The fox leaps high and dives headfirst into the snow, but the jumps repeatedly end in failure. The fox must constantly update the target's position after every jump, because the spot where the mouse is standing can change within only a few seconds. Hunger prevents the fox from giving up. On its next attempt, it pinpoints the correct location and plunges through the snow, finally catching the prey hidden below. Deep beneath the thick snow, a small world continues in silence. There, the mouse is searching for food inside underground tunnels and appears to believe that it is still safe. However, above the surface, the red fox is still listening carefully. It does not need to see the prey, but relies on its hearing to locate it below. The fox leaps high and crashes down, attempting to break through the hard snow and reach the target. But this time, the timing is still not quite right. In this frozen environment, persistence is essential. Below, the mouse continues searching for food, unaware that the danger is still directly above. Then the sound echoes beneath the snow once again. And the final reward finally belongs to the predator. Bear vs. wolves. In the middle of a forest covered in white snow, a brown bear is attempting to escape the relentless pursuit of a wolf pack. After being continuously pressured, it is forced to stop and turn around to defend itself, which also gives the wolves an opportunity to surround it. Every time the bear attempts to run away, the wolves quickly close their formation and continue following closely behind. They do not rush into a direct attack, but repeatedly growl, circle around, and seize opportunities to bite the bear's hind legs. This is a familiar wolf strategy, using coordination and endurance to gradually exhaust the prey. When it no longer has enough strength to keep moving, the bear is forced to sit completely down on the cold snow. This position helps it protect its belly and flanks the areas most vulnerable to attack when enemies approach from multiple directions. But the constant harassment from the wolves gradually drains the bear's strength over time, and it eventually collapses under the unrelenting pressure of the entire pack. Elk versus wolves. Elk are among the largest and most resilient hoofed animals in the Northern Hemisphere. The large antlers of a male can weigh nearly 18 kilograms and measure more than 1.2 meters long, supported by a powerful neck and used during battles over mates. Combined with their massive bodies, their antlers and powerful kicks make them difficult targets for many predators to overpower. The elk herd is moving across the grassland when the wolves suddenly appear in the distance. As the distance between the two sides gradually closes, the entire herd immediately becomes alert and begins moving faster. The wolves spread out their formation, attempting to create confusion and separate weaker individuals from the herd. Several elk that cannot keep up gradually become isolated, causing the wolves to split into multiple directions and continue the pursuit. The elk herd's formation gradually stretches apart, leaving only a few isolated individuals with the predators chasing closely behind. At the most dangerous moment, one elk notices a river ahead and quickly charges into the cold water. Wolves can swim, but continuing the pursuit and overpowering a large elk in the water becomes far more difficult and dangerous. Polar bear versus walrus. The polar bear is the largest land carnivore in the world, adapted to survive and hunt in the frozen environment of the Arctic. It is the most carnivorous member of the bear family. Its main food sources are usually ringed seals and bearded seals because their thick layers of fat provide enormous amounts of energy. An adult male polar bear can weigh up to around 700 kilos. Its massive body, powerful muscles, sharp claws, and strong jaws make it one of the top predators of the frozen north. But when it must confront a walrus even larger than itself, the hunt can still become an extremely dangerous choice. Wolf versus caribou. The lone wolf charges into the moving caribou herd, creating pressure that disrupts the formation and gradually separates the weaker individuals from the group. Among wolves, strong and experienced individuals can sometimes hunt alone without the support of the entire pack. It quickly selects a caribou that has fallen behind as its target. Instead of attempting to bring down the prey immediately, the wolf repeatedly attacks the legs to make the caribou lose its balance, then searches for an opportunity to bite the neck. After struggling for some time and gradually losing its strength, the caribou stumbles and collapses, bringing the lone wolf's hunt to an end. Bison versus wolves. A herd of bison is moving across the grassland, creating an opportunity for wolves searching for food. Instead of attacking directly, the wolf pack repeatedly closes in from multiple directions, creating confusion and forcing the bison to move faster. Wolves do not necessarily need to be faster than their prey over a short distance. They rely on endurance to continue following, waiting for a weaker individual to begin slowing down. When the formation becomes chaotic, young, old, or exhausted bison can become separated from the protection of the herd. A collision from the bison running behind causes the vulnerable individual to lose its balance and fall. The wolves immediately close in, concentrating their attack when the prey no longer has enough strength to stand up. What you have just watched shows that during Yellowstone's brutal winter, only predators that know how to use timing, patience, and experience can survive. Among the snow and the extreme cold, the struggle for survival has never left room for hesitation. Every passing day brings a new challenge for both predator and prey. If you found this video fascinating, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel to continue discovering more extraordinary stories from the world of wildlife. Thank you for watching until the end. See you in the next video.